What it do with your boy T. Louis Smith with King Fast Eddie and Cap No Cap. Cap No Cap, give us the recap of week 6.
Righty. It is your boy Cap No Cap, and we are back. Week 6 recaps. Let's talk about it. First things first, let's talk about it. Virginia Bussies go 4 in a row to defeat the Real Jacksons 140 to 84, with the top performer being running back Cam Scatterbull with 28 points. Amara dogging you defeats Polar Express 100 to 82, the top performer being QB Jared Goff with 24 points. Both teams now sit at 4-2. Chubby Chasers get his second win against the winless Stroud Surfer 133 to 86. The Chasers' top performer comes from tight end Dallas Goddard. Low seed Goat defeats Half Chubb 104 to 94, and that puts both teams at 2-4. The top performer being running back Rico Dow with 32 points. Penis Patrol stands as the only undefeated team at 6-0, defeated 4-1 in the most lopsided victory of the week, 170 to 95. The top performer being QB Patrick Mahomes. And unfortunately, 2 weeks in a row with the upset of the week, Mr. Swift and Co. defeats Tampa Bay Buccaneers 119 to 107. Top performer being QB Baker Mayfield. Sheesh. Hell of a.
I appreciate that recap, and I just I'm gonna add a little flashback to where nah, you got it this time, bro. Last time was a fluke. Mr. Swift and Co. against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who we got?
I mean, like you should definitely win this.
BTA.
That's what y'all
I
said
got
last week, bro.
Tampa Bay Buckies. No, this
I
is for
wasn't here
real.
last
I did say that last week, but this is for real. Like this can't happen. Rico Dowdle isn't like has Shiv scored over 100? Like
That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me.
Shout out to Shiv, man. Shout out to Shiv. All right, let's jump into it. We got Virginia Bussies against 4-1. Let's start with the man himself, the team president, Cap No Cap.
I'm gonna be real, bro. We're on such a run. We're on such a high right now. I feel like we need something to like kind of bring us down. Even though in a perfect world, I really do need this win to be 5-2 because we're in the hardest division of all time. You got you got Keyway, we got Eddie. Like this division is no joke, bro. One bad week and you're sitting at 5th place. So you know what? Like it's not looking good for me, but I'm gonna take 4-1, bro. I'm just gonna be real with myself, bro. We went 4 in a row. It's looking really good, but I'm gonna just take the L. We're gonna lose this week, and it's all good unless I make one of those moves.
I feel it. I feel it. How about you, Fast Eddie?
yeah, I got 4-1. I just thought, 4-1 had one of the most solid teams this year. I think it continues.
I feel that. As much as I want to pick the Virginia Bussies, it's just one of those weeks. I've been picking Kiwa and I've been picking Kenny every week, so I just got to continue that trend. I think it'll be a good game, though.
It's a really good game, but yeah,
Yeah, I predict that Higgins gets like over 10, by the game that's happening later tonight. But I think Virginia Bussies is gonna bounce back. Wait, that sounds kind of crazy, but yeah, it's good. I think it's gonna be a close game. I think so.
it's gonna be fun. I know that much. It's gonna be really fun.
Yes, sir. Next we got Half Chubb against Mr. Swift and Co. And actually, this is I think the closest projection of the week. We'll start off with you, King Fast Eddie.
I got Mr. Swift and Co. I think his team is a little better than Half Chubb right now. Um, yeah, yeah, I got Mr. Swift and Co. I think he doubles up to today or this week.
Okay,
2 weeks.
how
Yeah,
okay.
be real. Like it's a close projection altogether. But I like the matchup. Half Chubb is probably going to take my vote. They have him losing this week, but I think I'm going to take him because he's got Devontae Adams going up against Jacksonville with no Puka, so he's going to get majority of those looks. You got Rasheed Rice coming back. I feel like he probably has a decent game, so I'm gonna take him to win. It's gonna be really, really close though. But yeah, I'm gonna take Half Chub to win this one.
Half Chubb. Okay, okay. This is a coin flip. I think Danny's team, his record is not indicative of his team. Shout out to you, Danny. But I'm gonna have to go with Mr. Swift and Co. The commish. He had the upset of the week last week. He's on a run. You got the Baker Mayfield, Jahmyr Gibbs Monday Night Football. Just to suck out all of the life and hopes and dreams that you had, and even the defense.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, yeah, those Monday night games be the worst, bro. You be down 40, thinking, or you up 40, and then you realize they have a quarterback, a defense, and like two running backs left. And it kind of goes out the window. But yeah, I got Mr. Swift and Co. Next up, the GOAT, Penance Patrol, Keyway against Pollard Express. I'll start this one. You all know my take. I ain't got much to say. I got Penance Patrol, BTA. What about you, Cap? No Cap?
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, there's really no reason why Penance Patrol shouldn't win, um, unless something drastic happens. Like maybe Drake May goes crazy against the Panthers or something like that. But outside of that, I really do believe Kiwi should stay undefeated. I'm going to keep saying this. If we drop the video of Danny's punishment, that's when Penance Patrol is gonna lose. I'm telling you, that's when he's gonna have his first L. As soon as you drop that video. But
I
until
say
then, undefeated.
I saved that to when I face him. What about you, King Fast Eddie?
I got control. I mean, there's not much to say. Yeah. Yeah. Penance Patrol BTA.
Yeah, BTA. All right. Next up, we got Amon Raw dogging you against Stroud Surfing. Uh, you know, I'm gonna go with Amon Ra dogging you. I have a feeling that the Steelers defense might not play up to par. Joe Flacco coming in to the Bengals, but I just think Stroud surfing, man. Well, I've been picking you every week, and you just messing up my tallies at this point. I'm gonna have to just vote against you for the week, and watch it be the game you win. So I'm gonna go with Amon Ra dogging you.
Well, if there was a game for him to win, it would be this game. A lot of injuries on my side of the staff. Terry McLaurin, I'm not, you know what, I'm not gonna say it. But I got Will only because this is just my kind of luck. Like if he's gonna get his first win, it's gonna be against me. But if you don't beat me, bro, you losing every game. That's it.
Damn.
Bro, I went on a limb and took Will last week, and he embarrassed me, bro. I will not do that again. Um, Even though, yeah, Steelers defense going up against Joe Flack, it's not looking really good. But like, something's telling me this Browns defense versus Miami is probably not going to have the best, not going to have the best look. We'll see come Sunday. But as of right now, yeah, I'm gonna take Amon Ra to keep the win streak alive.
Not facts. And even if Warren goes off for like over 15 fantasy points for whatever, I still got Amon
Yeah,
Ra. Next up we got Chubby Chasers against Low Seed Goat. I'm gonna start off again, keep it short and sweet. I'm picking you to lose again, Carlo. And you know what? You're probably gonna have Rico Dowdle drop 50 again, but I'm going with my man Chubby Chasers. Shout out to you, Eric. I think Jamar Chase has a bounce back game. He's due for a big one.
yeah. I'm about to say like you have the top player in the league. Jamar Chase hasn't had the best look. But I'm going to go with Chubby Chases because like one thing I don't want to see is low seed go try to be one of those low seed champions again. So yeah,
Hmm.
um, it's all hate,
All
but
hate.
yeah, Chubby Chases for the W. Jamar Chase, big game coming.
Yeah, especially against his former team too, because that was Carlos' first pick. So I think Chase goes for over 20 this week.
Hmm.
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, because that's what happens when you trade away your best player for a bag of chips. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Chubby Chasers, low seed goat. Hello, off season.
Bam. All
Oof.
right. And last but certainly not least, we got the Tampa Bay Buckies against the real Jackson. Might have to change your name because you don't have him anymore. But we'll start off with Cap No Cap. Who you got?
Yeah, I think I'm a real Jackson for the dub. Say not. Tampa Bay Buckies on a 2-game loser streak. Yeah, they definitely need this one. They got Aaron Rodgers coming up against that Cincinnati defense. I love that matchup. But then Justin Herbert against a Colts defense that isn't really like amazing. Like they give up a lot of points. It's just, the Colts have just been on a magical run. Only thing I don't like is that you got two guys from the Packers playing at the same time, and you know how the Packers are. Random guys always get going,
Hmm.
and the star players got to throw the quotations on that because there really is no star players except for Jordan Love, I guess. Everybody's like a number two. But outside of that, I really do feel like you have a really good chance of winning. You got CD Lamb coming back, so yeah, Tampa
Appreciate
Bay.
appreciate that. How about you, King Fast Eddie?
Yeah, I think Tampa Bay definitely wins this game. I think he gets off the mat. I said that 2 weeks in a row, and it didn't happen. But this is a guarantee for real. This is definitely gonna happen this week. I just the real Jackson has made some interesting moves. I would love for him to come on to the show and explain the thought process. Is he trying to save his season? Is he trying to tank his season? Oh, but hey man, we'll see. Remember, there's only 6 playoff spots this year, uh, so keep that in mind while we make trades this year, because I've seen some things this year with the trades. Everybody's just going crazy, and I don't see any team getting better. I just see a lot of trades happening, just being stagnant. Like it's not making any dent to me. But you know,
Wait until I make my next trade.
Oh shit.
oh wow,
Hey,
again, finesse keyway.
I'm
nah, I
trying,
don't
bro. He don't
shit.
want to give me JSN, bro. I don't know what's up with him.
Man, I mean, I don't know what, but
He
you
did
know,
want to go, bro. He's a despicable guy.
I think damn. You know what? I'm going on a limb here. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a big game. I just feel that magical Aaron Rodgers spark that's gonna happen. I'd say over 25 fantasy points, something like that. I'm gonna still go with the real Jackson, just the 2-game slide. We saw this happen with Shiv, 4-0. We thought he was gonna go on this undefeated run. And
Lost
then
the
he
rest.
lost he lost every single game after that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, that meme with the guy sweating, pressing the panic button? Like that's me right now. So I'm gonna just vote against myself. I think Joe gets the win.
And it's
And
so because like
he made some tremendous trades. All right, but before I start, I'm gonna crop this part out, of course. Um, just pretend the scores are 0-0. Because it's kind of easy to be like, yeah, no,
I'm
four or
gonna
one.
take
I
this
think,
motherfucker because Jamar Chase hit 25.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, no, some of these scores are crazy, bro. Nah, I would have still picked Chubby Chasers. I'm Carlos' biggest hater, but I just wanted to say that. But yeah, we'll start.
Oh,
All right.